What's up, you guys? I wanted to come on today and talk to you a little bit about. Well, I didn't want to come on. I was chilling. I just got a shower, but all of a sudden, excuse me, something was nudging me greatly to come on. So this message is for somebody in particular, maybe multiple people, because there is further movement coming. Something's shifting, and it's going to be shifting even more. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what is in the energy. My name is Juniper Bloom, Mystique. For those who don't know me, I am an ascension master, a master healer, a divine guide / many things. For those that do know me, thank you for being here again and paying attention still to what I have to say, and for allowing light to guide your way and just being the special beings that all of you are. Thank you. So what's coming through is a couple things, but all related to one. It's being logical and then being mindful. There's a detriment to being mindful. As a psychologist, they always talk about mindfulness in the presence of the mind, where the term mindful in itself, mindful and mindful, because it can be two different things, are both detrimental, and they are both not going to help you in the future, to say the least. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling. And then there's also logical. Being logical is also somewhat of a detriment. Being logical can induce unwanted emotions. It can change the future. It can stop you from succeeding. Being logical requires a balance. Certain parts of logic are good. You use logic to create goals. Use logic to make sure you're staying on your goals the best that you can. But beyond that, 222, logic can be detrimental. Okay? Logic can get in the way of manifesting. Logic can get in the way of love. Logic can get in the way of spiritual awakenings. Okay? Logic can stop many, many things. Matter of fact, that was a tool people used on me to get me to stop what I was supposed to do. So, and spiritual beings as well. So be mindless, unlogical. Okay, less logic can go a long way. Some logic is beneficial. It's like the balance of the spiritualness and the logic. Okay, that's how you dance in new energies the best. Being mindful is more detrimental. Okay, having a full mind or even slowing down and thinking too much can hurt you. What we think about, we create. Okay, also when you think too much, it blocks what you create. How asinine and ironic is that? They teach you to be more mindful. Use our mind. The problem with that is you have to lose your mind to be more spiritually connected. What does that mean, going crazy? No. It always brings me back to the story of the burning bush. What I see, I don't read the Bible or anything like that, but what I see when I think of the burning bush story is that he dropped out of his mind. He sat in nothingness. He sat in stillness, and he allowed in nature what was going on in front of him to bring peace through, which then the answer popped through. So in truth, the best thing to do is to slow your energy down. The best thing to do is to master your body, which will in turn help you master your mind. As a psychologist, as somebody who had a lot of trauma, I was going to therapy, and because I know what therapy can offer, right? I was giving those to other people. I was helping people through their stuff, through behavioral therapy type things. And so when I had my trauma, I went to therapy, but it wasn't helping me. It was not helping me at all. 444, it was actually hindering me. They kept telling me, oh, you're fine, you have PTSD, severe anxiety, because I was abused really bad in multiple ways, like severely, but it triggered my awakening. Okay, because that used to be the old way of awakening. A lot of times you had to go through trauma and it would trigger you to wake up, which not anymore. A lot of people are having sudden awakenings now. Lucky people, right? Not sure which would be easier to handle. But the thing is, what helped me was beginning to master my body. Because I had severe PTSD from severe abuse from narcissists to people who did a lot of bad things, the more I tried to use my mind to solve the problems, the worse they got. Okay? The more anxiety that would cause, the more I could not shut off my fight or flight. And then what do? They give you drugs, they give you medications. Take this, take that. This will calm this, which blocks your receptors. That's truly all it does. It blocks you from feeling, seeing, hearing, experiencing. 555. It blocks you from seeing your body, from feeling your body, and from seeing truths. That's truly what the medications do. So I refused all the medications always, but every time I would use their tools and use my mind, it would make things worse. And I'm like, how is this helping? This is not helping, which also changed me into the healer that I am, and no longer into psychology side so much. And there's a little bit of a mixture in both in what I do, but more healer than anything else, okay? Because what actually truly helped me was getting out of here, getting out of my logical mind, not allowing other people to dictate what I do, think, see, or feel at all, okay? Because that also brings such detriment when you listen to others, because they don't know you. They don't know how you feel. They can give you great tools, but it's not the know-all, the end-all. Truly, everything is in here. So once I started dropping out of here and dropping into my body and literally breathing air into my heart to get it to stop beating so bad, my life changed. Okay, so being mindful and being too logical is a detriment. Being mindful, being mindless. Let's change being mindful to being mindless. Okay, you can't brainwash somebody by them being in their body, by experiencing how they're feeling about something, by taking a space and time to not think. Don't react. We react from our thoughts and our emotions. Our thoughts tell us to, we got to do this. But our body, well, if you can listen to it, usually requires patience and stillness. That is a key. If we're being so mindful, we're thinking too much, then logic stops the way, ego stops the way, everything tends to get in the way. Where all your answers lie in being mindless. Stop thinking. Sit in silence. This is also great for addictions. This is great for anything, okay? Because our mind starts going, our body starts going, and then we just want to escape it. We want to escape it all. When in truth, the best thing to do is to stop everything. Stop the mind, feel your body, feel your hands, feel your fingertips, feel your nose, my cute little nose. Feel your toes on your feet. Start telling yourself how beautiful you are, even if you don't think you are. Look at my cute little toes, they're so sexy. Look at my pretty feet, they're so beautiful. And allow that feeling to rise within you. Look at my calves. Look at my knees. Just the way they are, and let them be beautiful. Start feeling your body. Start breathing into your body, like the burning bush scenario. He sat in nothing and watched the bush burn. And then answers flooded in. That's how you get downloads. You don't get downloads when you're being mindful. You get downloads when you're being mindless. Like today, I went into meditation and they came in and gave me DNA activations in my Merkaba. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And then I felt this major unblock in my crown and third eye. And I was like, thank you. And I was working, and it just required me being mindless, sitting still. And it was my time. Of course, the angels do these things a lot for me. It has to do with who I am and the blessings that I have. But they'll do them for you too. They will always give you the answers you seek. If you have answers that you need and you just can't seem to solve them, nothing's making sense, you've asked questions, you're thinking, and nothing's working, stop thinking. Ask the question, write it down, and then drop out of your head. Drop out of your head. Go into your body, go into your body, go into your body. Focus on the beautiful breeze outside or the magnificent, huge snowflakes that are falling out here. And just watch them. Chances are that answer is just going to come flying through. Then you're going to be like, ah, what they call it, light bulb moment. Everything made sense. It's not in our head. Our head is a great computer source, but it's also a great enemy too. Stop thinking so much. That's how people manipulate you. That's how dark energy always gets in too, is through our head, through our thoughts. Then our thoughts trigger emotions. Then our emotions create with the universe. Then we're either screwed or we're in abundance. Which one are you in, right? The more you think about things, so many synchronicities too that I'm saying, the worse it can be. Like when we are a kid, that's the difference between being a child to your adulthood. We didn't think so much when we were a kid. We just reacted. We did things. We explored the world as this new sponge, trying to take everything in without thinking things through. We did things to have fun, to find joy. That is a key. If you can take those attributes into now, it doesn't mean to not have some logic. Some logic will tell you, okay, I got to have some responsibility in there, right? There's got to be a balance. I have goals I got to meet, but yet I still need to drop the rest of that and go be free. Go have fun. It's a balance. You can be logic in a mindless mind. Let's practice being mindless instead of mindful. An empty mind doesn't mean you don't have education. It just means that you're not stuck in this repeated cycle in your mind, creating a scenario you don't want to create, blocking all these beautiful blessings that are supposed to come your way. Why are you blocking them? Why are you sitting here thinking things through? Why are we thinking? Stop thinking. That's not how manifestings come through. We set them out in the universe, thanking them for being ours, feeling the feeling. Our feelings set them out. When I feel something in my solar plexus, instant manifesting occurs. When I'm thinking about them in my head, it doesn't come through. The most important place to be is mindless. Allow your actions to come through balance. A little bit of work, a little bit of play, a little bit of happiness, and a lot of love in your way. Okay? Somebody from my past actually popped in today. This is a person who hurt me really badly right before I moved here. He hurt me so bad that they forced me to leave my home to get away from this person because he was following me. And he found out where I lived. And then I had to move again, which I was supposed to move here to meet my twin flame. Even though that didn't go the way it should have gone. That scenario was rather crazy, and kind of ironically so, all of a sudden I get a message out of the blue today. And this person didn't know I had my awakening. I had my awakening after I stopped talking to this person quite a few years ago. He was not nice to me at all. He physically actually hurt me. Because I didn't want to be with this person, he attacked me. Okay, that's the truth. And so little did I know he was going to ever come back around. I forgot I've had the same phone number for a long time. And so, it's no coincidence that I've been having to forgive a lot of people going forward. I had to forgive my ex-husband who tried to kill me. Like, abusive guys was my, just seemed to always find me. So I never looked for guys. They just always found me. And it was not always a good scenario, which is why I ended up pushing my twin flame away at first, because I thought it was going to be another repeat karmic scenario. But he wasn't, right? And this is because I was listening to logic. Other people tell me, oh, he's just karmic. Yet my feelings were telling me otherwise. Spirit was telling me otherwise. But instead I went logical on it, and that bit me in the ass. But the person who drove me here messaged me today. And I hesitated to even respond at all. And Spirit's like, it's safe to help him. Like, are you sure? Like, what am I going to do? You know, he's like, oh, I just really need your expertise. I'll even pay you, blah, blah, blah. So I'm a healer. I said, you need healing. And I said, you can pay me, but I'm not going to meet you. I will do it through email and on my time. I said, and that's all I'm offering you. And he didn't respond. And I said, well, you know, good luck to you. And then all of a sudden I got another message. Well, no, you know me, and I don't want to do this and that, and I want to find the right relationship. And I'm like, you need healing. But as soon as I said that, he kind of shut down. Well, whatever, I thought you'd understand. And I'm like, this person escapes reality continually, doesn't even like to be in his mind, let alone in his body. And obviously was trying to, I'm not sure what his goal was, but he wasn't like what I was giving him. When you said healing, he like shut down and freaked out and didn't want it. So I told him, good luck, goodbye, goodbye. But I found it quite interesting, and that is when I started thinking about being mindful or mindless. We escape our mind, we escape our bodies. If you can learn to control your mind by tuning into your body, that's where everything comes through. That's what meditating does for you. It teaches you to focus on your breath. This is how you begin to break cycles. This is how you begin to heal. Where a message like that would have triggered me a long time ago, would have got my heart pounding, I would have shut down from the world. Instead, this time I'm like, dude, I'll help you, but I'm going to help you my way, and you're not coming close to me. And did he want that? No, his motives were not there. Obviously, it was something else. But it also brings more information forward about the fact that we are transitioning again. We are going into something, okay? And then mindful came through, and it's like, but mindful, like being mindful, being aware of your situation, being aware of your surroundings. But how do you do that? Do you do that by being mindful? Do you do that by sitting and thinking? No. By having an empty mind, no thoughts, nothing blocking you from your body, from being able to feel your heart pound, or to look at your really pretty feet, or look at all your flaws and say, you know what? I am very beautiful, flaws and all. I am powerful because I know what I'm willing to do. I know I'm willing to listen to my body and love myself through and through. But do we do that by being here? We're full in our mind. Gotta do this. Oh my gosh, what would this person think? What would that person think? Reading, always looking for the answer. No. The best thing you can do right now is to slow your energy down. Tune out the things and the people that do not get you, that do not line up to you, that do not understand you. And allow yourself to simply be in the here and the now. Try it. Close your eyes, and what is going on right here, right now, all around you? From noisy neighbors or snow outside. I don't know if you can hear the kids in my apartment complex right now going off right when I said that. But truly is important to be able to just stay in the here and the now. Everything you need is in the here and the now. Everything you need is in the here and the now and the nothingness. Nothing you need is thinking too hard about the future. Nothing you need is thinking too hard about the past. So the key to this message was stop being mindful and be mindless. That's going to get you through in your ascension. Be able to listen to your body, not other people around you that trigger our mind, to trigger emotions, to create blockages in our future or in love. Stop being mindful and be mindless. A little bit of logic and the rest in feelings and nothingness. So much love to all of you. Hopefully who needed this message gets it through and through. Till next time. Bye-bye.